Hey Libra, and welcome to your reading. I hope you are doing well. My name is Sephoura, aka Joy, and this is my channel, Advanced Vibrational Evolution. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, and I was seeing the Seven of Cups as well. I was feeling this, okay, even before I started the video, the camera here. I was feeling there has been some turmoil in your life, okay? So there might have just been some turmoil. And you know what? Grounding is very good for you right now. You know, I was planning on doing this reading actually outside in my garden, but then it started to rain, and right now in Denmark it has been dry for such a long time. It's like it's very rare, but everything here is like the grass, the plants are very thirsty. My grass is yellow. It kind of is everywhere, unless you water your lawn. And it's a very rare occurrence. So there might have been something about, and it was not even supposed to rain today. So life might have felt a little bit like a desert for you. Things could have been on a standstill. There could have been some turmoil, things not going exactly according to plan, or how you imagined it. There could also have been like this dry period. So this could be financially, this could be emotionally, this could be in many areas of your life. But I'm really getting that there has been this drought, is that even a word? Period for you. And all of a sudden it starts raining before you expect. There is something unexpected that is coming in, and this could be like emotional, but this could definitely be, because I'm talking about the outside, right? So this could be also materially, okay? I'm sorry, I have my washing machine going, so if it makes noise, I apologize. But you know, there might have been a period of drought, okay? But it's not gonna continue like that, okay? It won't be long before it's Libra season, right? Because we're in, as I'm filming this, we're in mid-July, okay? So, and I was about to say mid-August. So for some of you, it might start raining already in mid-August. And also, Jupiter is going into the sign of Leo at the end of July. So things are gonna start moving forward, like for all of us, but especially for you. There's something that even you could have been silenced, or like even in hermit mode. There's something about expression here, because this person is like all blue, 80% blue, right? Some of you might have experienced something with your legs. I was getting that. Or your leg, your arm. I'm getting there is, it's like you're ready to, like this person is touching the big coin here. The big coin. There's a lot of smaller coins here. And I kind of feel like that's this drought period where you have been like in hermit mode, contemplating, thinking. And also you could have been in lack, like materially wise, like finances, things, experiences. There's something about a period of time where you've been in hermit mode, and there might have been things coming up that made it feel like a little bit more turmoil, because they're showing me a video in my head of a desert, but the wind is there, and you know these round things that I don't know what they're called. They blow with the wind in the desert, you know, and I'm seeing those. So like I'm hearing curveball, so there might have been some curveballs in your direction, okay, in that you had to take care of and that you needed to look at. And we also do have Mercury in retrograde right now. about expressing yourself. There could have been some miscommunication or some waiting on some communication. Either you're waiting for some communication or you're waiting to express yourself. There's something about that. Okay, that was a lot from one card, but let's see what else wants to come out. You've been healing your heart too. Yeah, and your throat chakra. You've been healing your heart and your throat chakra. Yeah, and this period, it's like, it's, you know, you are an air sign, so you can be a lot in the mind, but there is something about how you are evolving by grounding more. Yeah, and they're taking you back to when I said I wanted to do the reading in nature. You need to go out into nature. You have free will, okay? I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just channeling the message here, and nature would be good for you. I'm even they're showing me a canoe, kayak. Something about getting out in nature. Maybe by the water, could be a lake, beach. There's something about how whatever it is that this period is for you, nature is very beneficial to you. Very beneficial to you. And I'm feeling like this has happened for you to exactly do that, to ground and to listen more to your intuition, because as an air sign, things might go a little bit too fast at times, right? Because you air signs are all up in your head. And then things can move a little bit too fast sometimes. So you need to slow down and remember to breathe and connect to the earth. Okay, that is one of the, like, each earth sign, okay? Earth sign, air sign is very beneficial to ground with the earth, okay? Even to be around an earth sign, that could be like, nothing is a coincidence, right? And I did say earth signs. So maybe, I don't know if you know much about astrology, but if you have any friends, family, or anyone that like are an earth sign, that would be very beneficial to you, okay? But you are reconnecting, I'm hearing. You're reconnecting. 7 is also the number of contact, you know, with the heavens, you say, but to the above, to the universe, to your higher self, using your intuition. Wow, okay. So we do have the 10 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. As I'm telling you, it's been very, it's been turbulent. For some of you, it's definitely been, it has been more than others, okay? But there is a completion here. As I believe I said, like, this person is touching the big coin. There's something about how this is ending, okay? It could be, for some of you, it's closer to your birth month. And for others of you, it's going to start in August, okay? And then because we have the 3 of Wands here, this is like in the traditional tarot, it means that your ships are coming in. I'm also hearing aligning. Things are aligning. 3s might be significant for you. 7 and 10, even 10, okay? I'm going to draw some cards from my traditional tarot. And we have the Page of Cups in the bottom. My favorite deck in this one, which is all about new beginnings, fresh. It's like a renewed self, okay? And it's like you're going to come into some inspiration if you haven't already. And looking at things, your situation, your life, in a different way, okay? There is a renewed perspective here of how you view yourself and the world, and even just like how to perceive life, death. Yeah, this is a recreation. recreation of self, death and resurrection, rediscovery. Okay, old wounds are closing. Old wounds are closing. You have healed something here. And because this came out from the traditional tarot, which is what's going on in your material world, and also what it's confirmation. The other deck I used is Quantum Tarot, okay? And that is when I look at the energetic field, what's going on within you, okay? And around you regarding energy. So this is a very good match, okay, with the Death card here. It means that I was telling you it's gonna show up. Okay, it's gonna rain. Rain right now is abundance here because we really need it. And there's something about how you really need it. Like there has been it's been a challenge, okay? And you really do need it to rain soon, okay? Metaphorically speaking. Knight of Pentacles. So for those of you where this is finances, it's gonna grow, okay? And for some of you, it's gonna start around mid-August. For others of you, it could start a little bit later, like 1 or 2 months later, right? But that's the time frame that I'm getting. And also, look at these beautiful grapes here. Everything here is very lush and abundant. Here it has been raining, okay? Equally sun, equal rain. And I feel like that's what's coming in for you. You might want, to start a project, or you have started a project, or something about a change of career, or starting your own business, or like you have your own business and there has been a drought, and now it's like you are rearranging everything, okay, even within yourself, but also without. That's the period that you have been in, and you're still in for some of you, most of you, okay? And that is what is changing. Because you have this newfound groundedness in the way that you express yourself, and in the way that you take action as well. I'm getting here in the way that you take action as well, because there is a lot of yellow going on here as well, right? And orange, solar plexus, and sacral chakra, which is where we take action. And this is also, how do we feel about ourselves? The solar plexus, like your self-worth. And then the sacral is where we create from. This is our creative center, okay? And there's something how you are recreating or rearranging your inner and your outer world, because when we change the inner world, the outer world is going to follow, right? What do we have? Yeah, the Tower. You know what? Old things are falling away for a reason here. So this might be people that you need to let go of, or you have been letting go of. This could be your living situation. This could be a way of life. This could be that is outdated, okay? It doesn't fit to this version of you that you have created. You know that something new has to happen, and that is what you have been doing, okay? Changing your perspective, looking at things in a different way. And because of that, you know, your ships are coming in. You might have even started to see proof of this, but not like real confirmation in the physical yet. But it's coming, okay? Okay, I feel like there's no more cards here. I am going to draw a fairy oracle card from my Lenormand deck here to end off your reading. Let's see what wants to come out. You know, all the work you have done here, internally and externally, is not going to go by unnoticed, okay? It's not. And I feel like whatever you're going to face after this healing, this period, this drought is over, you're gonna face it in a very different manner, in a different way, from a more, like I said, grounded place. And there's something about how you express yourself, how you communicate. Okay, because they showed me the planet Mercury, which is all about communication. There's something about how you communicate that has changed a lot. Okay, there might have been some barriers there, but you changed that. We have number 6 with this huge mountain here. You gained a lot of knowledge. You gained a lot of knowledge, and I feel like, you know, knowledge is one thing. It's kind of like theory, but you're putting this into wisdom, which is living it out, okay? And that's what I feel like this period has been for. We have number 2020, I just heard, is very significant. Number 20 here. There is this man standing here in this lush garden, surrounded by fairies. How interesting. I'm going to read from the book here because I don't even know this deck yet, but sometimes I look it up and sometimes I just follow my intuition. The garden, networking, socializing, parties, conferences, meetings, society. Okay, so after this period of drought, after this period of healing, of like changing how you perceive things and how you express yourself, how you communicate, it's time to get out there. There's something out there for you. There is something, people to meet, networks to socialize with. There's something for you with this knowledge that you gained that you're now turning into wisdom. And because you're just a totally different, I want to say you're a different person. Like, you're still you, but it's like you recreated yourself. And that is what you need to, just living that out, being this version of yourself that you did on your own here. That is making you very magnetic to the right kind of people, the right kind of situations, the right environments. But you need to get out there. There's something about, there might have been a period where you have not been doing that and keeping to yourself, and that was for a good reason, because I can tell there has been a lot of healings going on here, and a lot of things that you needed to let go of. And there might still be, okay, there might still be, if you're holding on to something that is not meant to continue with you, with this version that you recreated within yourself, it's resisting the new, okay? So please be mindful of that. If you feel like, you will know, okay? You're very much in touch with your intuition here, I can tell. You will know who and what you need to bring with you into your future, or into the next step, or into this business, into your love life, into your whatever it is for you, your friendships. I feel like there's going to be a lot of changes. There has been changes, but there's going to be a lot of changes once you totally surrender to this. Okay. And once you're ready, once it starts raining, okay, once your abundance start coming in, that is when you, I would even say before, get out there when you feel ready, okay? And I would say from the 29th, I think that's when Jupiter goes into the sign of Leo, of July. So from the 1st of August and onwards, I would say start, okay? Get out there, socialize, network, even go to conferences if you're invited, or if you find something that's interesting, okay? And you have that opportunity. There is so much abundance lying ahead for you, okay? You just have to allow it. And you know exactly what to do. And if you're not doing it, you're resisting it. And that's totally fine. That's up to you, okay? It's your life. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you. I love you so much. If you want to book a reading with me, look in the description box below, okay? Thank you so much for being here. Bye.